And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And finding the tight end Hooper.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Play action, it's Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Anderson.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now Anderson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
On 1st and 10, Anderson. That's complete to John Ross. And he's taken down inside the 30.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Shoot.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Panthers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Nyheim Hines, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. They'll try and throw for it.
And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Back to Mixon on second down.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. On second down, here's Mixon. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Dumps it off to Mixon. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Oh, they needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Now it's Tannehill. He's got it. Touchdown.
Joe Mixon.
His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Chargers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game.
Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. The defense stands tall, and they're going to hold on to their 8-6 lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
To throw on second down, Anderson steps away to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
74 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Now Tannehill. Flushed out right. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Certainly makes things tougher here as they try again. Third and goal. Here's Mixon. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Joe Mixon
with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2.
Tannehill going to get this forward on the jet sweep.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell.
He's got a man, complete.
Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Panthers have tied this game up. They can take the lead with the extra point. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays, give us a break, back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Charger drive about to get going. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter 1, they struggled. Quarter 2 here, they put things together. And I guess sometimes, Charles, you just come out and you have to get your feet underneath you in a ball game, right?
That's exactly right, because every now and then you don't come out of the gate as fast or as strong as you want to. Sometimes you have to ramp up into it or take a few hits along the way and figure it out. And that's what they've done so far. Slow start, but now they're starting to...
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big gain that time for the Chargers. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
3 yards remain for 2nd down.
Out of the gun, Tannehill.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time unable to find a completion.
Yeah, just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows 1st down.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
That is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They go play action here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep downfield for Ross. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. John Ross hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Jeremy Chin picks it up. And the Panthers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. Throwing to start the drive. Anderson. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian Kirk hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Off play action. Anderson. Flush to his right, and it's incomplete. But a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's a give to Mixon. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 110 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt. On first down, it's Tannehill rolling to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tannehill. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On third down, Mixon. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now a first down throw, Tannehill eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for...
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Off the bootleg, Anderson. This is caught. It's Kirk. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Off the play fake, Anderson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And Lutz puts this one through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
149 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. A handoff to Mixon. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Mixon. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill sliding out of the pocket. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Now Tannehill with a little touch pass to his wideout.
He will push his way down to about the 14.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Point after, right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
The ball comes out. And that ball popped free. We could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone to the fumble.
He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
He'll air this one out for Kirk, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Oh, some strong running. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Brian Burns. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Off play action, Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. To throw is Anderson on 1st and 10. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
That'll give them 8 that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. They run with Hines. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now Anderson throwing on 1st down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
I like that they're staying aggressive on offense, because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick slant, caught by Moore. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Lutz good on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of
of scrimmage. From the gun, here's Tannehill.
This goes out wide from Mixon.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now Joe Mixon. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Once again, they run with Mixon.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
Tannehill's throw going to be caught by Davis.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. On 1st down, Mixon. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Tannehill. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Rolling to his right. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and the Panthers will get the football back. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go. And
breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left hand. A beautiful span and room to run.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4, 2nd and 6.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. And they will take a knee here. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The kick by Lutz is good. And they will extend their lead now up to 22. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Charger drive about to get going. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments in this one. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. To throw is Tannehill. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jeremy Chin in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards. A big